There are so many changes when you go away to university, like it's really, really challenging.
The first, I think, week's the hardest because you don't know anybody and you don't know where you are and you get really a bit homesick.
I actually spent the first 12 months travelling home every weekend so that I had some support spiritually as well as like emotionally.
I guess when you finish school you often wonder how many friends are you going to keep.
We had a whole lot of youth just disappear, decided that there wasn't really much, unfortunately, keeping them in the church.
I found it really intimidating going into like a new church. I'd never really done it by myself before.
I went to university and it's this huge, open, wide world.
Who you make friends with can mould the rest of your future.
I think the problems are all similar. They're busy, they're broke, they're stressed and they need emotional support.
I'm worried about sort of getting really busy and getting caught up in the lifestyle.
You're at the time in your life where it's no longer up to your parents to keep you in the church or anyone else, it's you. It's your choice, it's your time to say, look, I want to be part of this. You're old enough to make your decisions.
It was good, it was interesting, but it was also very, very hard because I made friends with obviously non-Christian people and they'd be like, come to a party, come out drinking, stuff like that. So it was a bit hard in the first few years to say, I don't do that sort of thing.
I think there's a real danger that if we neglect students when they're at uni, they will just get lost. They slip through the floorboards.
It's really important to have a strong group around you, people who are supporting you.
Having people around you who also believe in the same thing is very important because if you don't have that and yet have that support, you tend to sort of give up or just stop listening to those voices in your head because you've got nobody to support you. So definitely find people with the same religious beliefs as you so you feel like you belong somewhere.
What we really want to do is provide our students with a home.
ASA is not just for keeping people in the local church, it's linking people.
There may be people that I meet through ASA socials or events that might be in my uni and I might be able to meet with them there and just to meet people locally.
Probably our largest catchment of university students is in Papua New Guinea. We have students in Fiji, we have campuses in Samoa, New Zealand, Vanuatu and Solomon Islands, which we're working with, as well as Australia, of course, where we have about 3,000 tertiary students.
I've met people from this ASA convention from Queensland, New South Wales, South Australia, Western Australia. Like, it's been incredible, and I wouldn't have met them like if it was a local event.
Through SAS and ASA, I met a whole lot of doctors and other people that have done medicine.
We do socials like bowling, parties, get-togethers. We also have a consecration and dedication service at the beginning of the year for all people that are starting and at the end of the year for all the people that have graduated. We ran a couple of camps this year.
They've got the same struggles as me, they've got the same problems as me. You can share these things.
What ASA does through O-Week programs and things like that, they actually make contact with Adventists who've been dislodged from home and they can provide an immediate network for them. Friends, a place to go, which church can I go to, where's the nearest Adventist church, does anybody know of a flat that I could move into with some Adventists? So those are very real issues for the average student who's just started going to uni.
You've got people who you can connect to and who are going through the same things with you, and you know, you've got exams together or assignments, and then you're all worrying about, oh, how do I balance study with my time with God, and you know, just things like that. So I think that is really important.
There's also a group of tertiary students who want to make a difference at campus. They really want to share their faith.
I've had quite a few, like 2 or 3 friends come to COSDAS, like Cafe Q's, which is our Friday night program that runs once a month. I've just found that because it's so chilled and laid back, and it's easier to invite people than saying, come to church with me on Saturday morning where there'll be hymns and you know, stuff like that, yeah.
It's creating an environment which makes me feel comfortable with inviting other people.
I think all of them had really weird ideas about what being Adventist was, and then when they came they realised we're actually quite normal and we're really cool, and it wasn't as intense.
I just love the way that everybody puts importance on spending time with God more than anything.
It's a support network of people who have the same beliefs as you, to help you through those changes, to keep you on track on where you know you want to be, and keep you focused and still support you being a student.
ASA and SAS for me really brought me back to God and helped me to put God back in the spotlight of my life.
Everyone's been talking about just getting closer to God, spending time with Jesus, making him your best friend. Above all, that's what we're here for, that's why we exist. So that to me has been really encouraging.
If we can engage our tertiary students in a meaningful walk with Christ and the mission of the church, then we're making a difference, and they can walk away really happy and be feeling like their life has got purpose as well.
Just to know that someone's there and that someone cares, I think is really important.